Hi, my name's Scott from BJ Ball Papers, and I just wanted to talk to you today about one of our specialty products. The product is called Mohawk Superfine. Now, Mohawk is a paper manufacturer. They're based in upstate New York, and they create the most amazing uncoated papers in the world. Superfine is one of those products that's actually been around for more than 65 years and regarded as one of the best uncoated papers you'll find in the market. For a number of reasons. If I open up the swatch here for you, you can see the range of product. Superfine comes in a number of different weights. It comes in two finishes, a smooth and an eggshell finish, and also three subtle shades of white. You've got ultra white, which is the brightest, then white, and then the soft white, which is the more creamier version of the stock. Superfine is known for having fantastic formation. When we talk about formation, we're talking about the fibers formed in that sheet. If you hold a sheet of paper up to the light, you'll generally be able to see the formation of the fibers in that sheet. Superfine, as I said, has fantastic formation of fibers. So when you hold it into the light, you will see the pattern of those fibers in the sheet. They're so tightly packed together that when you lay down ink onto the surface of the sheet, it's very hard for that ink to actually absorb any further into the sheet. If you look at a cheaper, lesser quality type of paper, you'll see that the surface of the paper is quite blotchy. When you actually put down ink on top of that, the solid colours or the images will replicate that blotchiness in the paper. So if you're wanting to produce really great quality solid colour, you need a sheet that has fantastic formation, and that's where Superfine really leads the way. This is one of the many promotional pieces that Mohawk actually provide to us to give to you, which is on Superfine. This piece in particular is called Modes of Transformation. As you can see, it's all about bikes. It sort of talks about bicycles as being a fashionable icon, a cultural icon, but also in terms of the environment, it's got a very low environmental impact. They very much liken Superfine in that sense. Superfine can be very fashionable, very beautiful. It's also quite practical. It communicates a message, and also it's got great environmental credentials. Superfine is FSC certified, it's manufactured carbon neutral, and it's manufactured with wind power, so it's got great environmental credentials. This piece has a number of beautiful techniques which I will touch on briefly. Of course, nothing beats actually seeing this piece and touching it for yourself. When you actually look at the cover, you see all these beautiful bike pieces that have been dissected, but actually when you feel the surface of the sheet, these have all been sculptured and embossed on the surface of the sheet. When you actually open it up to the inside cover, you'll be able to see the detail that goes into the embossing of this sheet. Superfine embellishes beautifully, whether it be embossing, debossing or foils, it holds it really beautifully. As we look through the promo, it shows you how bikes have evolved from being, as I said, quite fashionable pieces, also to quite practical and cultural vehicles for use. When you turn to a page like this, you can see the great characteristics of Superfine. You can see the beautiful depth, the vibrancy in colour, and the great detail that you get in these images. Particularly when you look at the jeans that this guy is wearing, you can really see the fibres in the jeans. So you can really get a lot of detail on this kind of product. It really makes sense if you're doing beautiful photographs. You want obviously a sheet that's going to be able to replicate the effort and the beauty in those photographs. So something like Superfine is perfect for that. Not just when you're replicating images. Look at the solid colours. The detail that you get. Black is obviously a very hard colour to match. There's so many different types of black, particularly when you have a black image on a black surface. Even then, it's very difficult to reproduce, but it holds it beautifully on this Superfine sheet. Flipping through, it shows you some of the different finishes in the paper. It starts off on the smooth 148 gram, and then it slowly moves into a soft white, so you can see the difference between the ultra white and the soft white. And also the soft white section is in the eggshell texture. The eggshell is like a vellum. It offers a really beautiful tactile nature to it. Superfine is seen as a very traditional sheet, and you can see how well it replicates these duotones, which have been printed in black and silver as opposed to the standard black and grey. As with a lot of the Mohawk promos, there's a full list of production notes in the back. You can actually go through all of the different pages and see what techniques and what processes have been applied to the sheet. And it also lists the full range of the Superfine family. In case of BJ Ball, it's best to refer back to your swatch. Just to recap, this is the Superfine range. You've got the ultra white, the white and the soft white, all shown here. Shows you how well it replicates images in both black or white or full color. This is a lovely example showing you the detail and the clarity that you get in those images, as well as the beautiful, solid, consistent color, including metallics, which prints beautifully. You can see how well Superfine prints. Now, as I said, Superfine comes in a range of different weights. You can use it for a wide range of different applications, from corporate identities to brochures, annual reports, high-end books. You can get that consistent matching quality all throughout the same product. Superfine is also manufactured for offset printing. It's also equally suited for digital printing. As part of our Icon digital range, there's a Superfine that's HP Indigo certified, which means you can take it straight out of the pack, run it through a HP Indigo, and you'll still get that same beautiful Mohawk quality in digital or offset, depending on whatever job you have to choose. One final thing is that with Mohawk papers, all of the Mohawk papers, we carry about 5 or 6, you have eligibility into what we call the Mohawk Show. So every 2 years, Mohawk has a competition. Any commercial jobs you print on any Mohawk product, like the Superfine, can be entered into this competition. You just send us some copies, we fill in the details for you and send it off to the mill. Those pieces go before a panel of 5 judges that the mill picks, generally 5 of the most well-known designers in the States, and then they will pick out their winners and finalists. If you are deemed a winner, you get $5,000 in cash. If you're a finalist, you get $1,000, and then your piece actually gets displayed on a travelling roadshow, which we have here in Australia, but is also shown throughout North America, South America, the UK, and Asia. So it's a great way to get your business some more positive press and to show people the great jobs that you're producing on any of the Mohawk products. Thank you.